What's up, boys and girls? It's Joe Davin with Healthcare Solutions Team and Healthcare Made Simple. This video, very quick one, is going to be for the employers. Okay, I've been doing a lot more health insurance for employers recently. It's a very fun business. It's a very fulfilling business because sometimes employers offering coverage to their employees, they think it's some meteoric undertaking. And it is. It's a lot different than just searching the under 65 market for individual coverage for you or your family. There's a lot more that goes into it. A lot of it, I can make it very, very simple if you ever reach out to me. But I just want to do a quick video on, first of all, number one, the qualifications. Because a lot of employers, they may have just started a business. They may be a new LLC, an S Corp, or a C Corp, or however they set it up with their accountant. And then they reach out to me and say, well, can I look at employer coverage? I am an employer now. Well, there are certain rules. So I'm going to touch on some of those, okay? So number one is almost all carriers, and here's what makes this, as I should step back and say, here's what makes this even more confusing. A lot of the carriers all have different rules, and certain states have different rules. It's my job to know most of that, and if I can't, and if I don't know it, it's my job to get the answer for you quite quickly, rather than you pulling your hair out, reaching out to all these different carriers and not getting the right answer and wasting all your time. You're busy running your business. So let's start here. If you are a single employer and you're just working for yourself and you incorporated, you don't have any employees or any 1099 contractors, you are typically not allowed to offer or look at group employer health coverage. Okay, that's number one. All right, now there is a kind of a caveat to that. If you have started a business and you are a K1 partnership, a lot of husbands and wives will start businesses as a partnership, and they fill out this K1 partnership form. If you have that type of setup, there are certain carriers that will take you. Because the second thing that a group insurer will look at to deem whether or not you are eligible is whether or not you have employees. So if you are the employer and you have at least one W-2 employee, most carriers will take you, and you can look at group coverage and you can decide to offer group coverage to your employee. You could take it yourself, and then additional employees that you might add in the future or hire can hop on. Okay, so that's of course very good news. Now, the exception to that is if you don't have a K1 partnership set up and your only W-2 employee is your daughter or your son or your wife, then that's not going to work. Okay, the insurance companies will see through that. Now, when you are growing as a company and you figure you want to offer health coverage, this is the time that a lot of companies will start doing it. Maybe they're at 2, 3, 4 employees. They haven't really thought of it before, but now their employees are starting to ask, or new employees are starting to ask. At that point, you have almost all of the options available to you. Okay, fully insured group plans, something we call self-funded group plans, which are a great option for certain employers, and I'm going to make additional videos about that. So follow along, okay, if you're an employer thinking about doing this. But I just wanted to quickly touch on, the qualifications, okay? Now, if you're an employer over 50, you basically have to offer insurance to your employees. So this video is really tailored to those smaller groups, okay? Those smaller employers, people just starting out that want to get just an idea of what they could be looking at. And a lot of times they're overwhelmed. They don't know where to start. So again, you reach out to me, and all it takes, if you can get over the qualifications, meaning you have a couple employees, or you have a K1 partnership, or you have a business and several 1099, there are certain carriers that will even take just 1099 employees. Well, then we're good to go, okay? But as far as the process, I'm going to do, like I said, more videos about this. The process starts with a simple census, okay? And then that could start us down the path of finding the best plan to offer for your employees, which I will always help with. So if you have questions, call me. We keep it simple, or I try to keep it simple. Insurance is, like I said, it's a meteoric undertaking. It's very difficult to understand if you're not in it and you're trying to run your business. So give me a call. We'll get you squared away and at least start heading down the path to see if it's feasible. My number is 708-566-6589. Look forward to hearing from you soon.